Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise today in strong support of the National Defense Authorization Act. It's a bipartisan bill that passed the full Armed Services Committee with nearly unanimous support, as we've already heard. This bill meets our national security needs. It cares for our troops, invests in next-generation weaponry, and brings necessary reforms to the Pentagon. No bill is perfect, and I urge my colleagues not to allow the perfect to be the enemy of the good. And there is certainly a lot of good in this bill. As Vice Chairman of the Military Personnel Subcommittee, I am especially proud of our work to care for our troops and their families. This bill acts on 11 of the 15 recommendations of the Commission on Military Pay and Benefits, including things like revamping our military retirement system to bring it into the 21st century, providing increased financial literacy for our troops. I'm especially pleased that the bill includes an initiative I proposed to help our retiring military personnel to transition to civilian jobs. Importantly, this bill precludes another round of base realignment and closure, BRAC, which threatens to shutter military bases around the country. We've seen that BRAC is simply not cost-effective. And in my home state of New Jersey, we've seen the devastation it brings to local communities. The last round of BRAC cost $14 billion more than it was supposed to, and the savings were reduced by 73%. It doesn't even break even for 13 years. I'm a businessman, and spending more to save less while you ruin local economies and weaken our military just makes no sense. Finally, this bill fulfills our constitutional duty to provide for the common defense of our nation. We face new threats like the Islamic State, a newly resurgent Russia, and our military has to be ready to face them head-on. This bill funds the Pentagon at the level it needs and avoids the disastrous blind cuts of sequestration that hurt our military's capabilities and readiness. I urge my colleagues to support this bill.
Gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from Connecticut.